Welcome to Real JeRi. Today we're celebrating a remarkable chapter in Nigerian sports history, one defined by the extraordinary achievements, resilience, and dominance of the Nigerian women's national teams. In recent years, the Super Falcons of football and the Tigers of basketball have risen to unparalleled heights, delivering back-to-back continental championships that underscore Nigeria's position as the undisputed queen of African women's sports. Their successes stand in sharp contrast to the challenges faced by their male counterparts, revealing a compelling narrative of determination, excellence, and empowerment. The year 2025 will forever remain etched in the memory of Nigerian sports fans, as the Super Falcons clinched their historic 10th Women's Africa Cup of Nations title in Morocco. This victory was not just another trophy. It was a testament to what sheer grit and unwavering spirit could achieve. Trailing by 2 goals at halftime against the host nation, Morocco, the Falcons staged one of the most thrilling comebacks in tournament history. Esther Okonkwo's penalty kick in the 64th minute sparked the revival. Rasheedat Ajibade leveled the score in the 71st minute, and the decisive goal came from Jennifer Echegini in the dying moments of the game. This remarkable turnaround captivated millions and exhibited the fearless character of the Super Falcons. Captain Rasheedat Ajibade's leadership played a pivotal role in this campaign. She not only led the team on the field, but emerged as the tournament's MVP, becoming the first player to clinch 3 Player of the Match awards in a single WAFCON edition. Complementing her efforts was goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, whose exceptional shot-stopping limited opponents to just 2 goals in open play. These individual performances underscored the depth of talent and cohesion that drives Nigeria's iconic women's football team. Not long after the Falcons' triumph, Nigeria's Tigers women's basketball team etched their own place in history by capturing their 5th consecutive AfroBasket title. Their 2025 victory over Mali, with a scoreline of 78-64, extended an impressive unbeaten streak to 29 consecutive AfroBasket games dating back to 2015. Under the tutelage of head coach Rena Wakama, the first woman to lead a team to an AfroBasket championship, the Tigers have not just dominated but redefined women's basketball in Africa. Amy Okonkwo's stellar performance earned her back-to-back MVP honors, highlighting the talent and consistency that fuel the team's continued success. Coach Wakama's story is as inspiring as the team's achievements. At just 33 years old, she has already broken multiple historic barriers: the first female coach to win an AfroBasket title, the first to lead an African team to victory against a top 3 Olympic opponent, and the first to guide a women's African basketball team to the Olympic quarterfinals. Named Best Coach at the Paris 2024 Olympics, Wakama embodies the excellence and leadership that have propelled Nigeria's women's basketball to new heights. If you're inspired by these stories of triumph and resilience, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and enable notifications. At Real JeRi, we share the stories behind Africa's most extraordinary achievements. Don't miss out on any of these journeys. Looking beyond the recent victories, the legacies of the Super Falcons and Tigers run deep and wide. The Falcons have established unmatched dominance in African women's football, winning 10 of the 13 WAFCON tournaments since inception, and remaining the only African women's team to qualify for every FIFA Women's World Cup. Their journey includes reaching the World Cup quarterfinals in 1999 and multiple Olympic quarterfinal appearances, unique achievements on the continent. Similarly, the Tigers have solidified themselves as Africa's premier women's basketball team, with 7 AfroBasket titles, 5 of them consecutive, and a historic Olympic quarterfinal appearance in 2024. Their continued presence as Africa's top-ranked women's basketball team reflects sustained excellence and commitment. This unparalleled success among Nigerian women stands in fascinating contrast to the recent struggles exhibited by Nigeria's men's teams. The Super Eagles, despite boasting a proud history with 3 Africa Cup of Nations titles, have faced near misses in recent years, including heartbreak at the 2024 AfCon final and failure to qualify for the 2022 FIFA World Cup for the first time in 16 years. Similarly, the men's basketball team, the Tigers, has struggled for consistency, finishing 12th at the 2021 AfroBasket, their worst performance in decades, and missing qualification for the Paris 2024 Olympics. This disparity accentuates the phenomenal achievements of the women's teams and highlights their unique resilience. Across multiple sports platforms, Nigerian women have consistently outperformed men, securing the majority of the country's Olympic and African Games medals despite making up less than half the Olympic team. Their dominance is rooted in institutional resilience, thriving despite systemic neglect, and the pioneering establishment of women's leagues and programs from as early as the late 1970s. Crucially, the women's teams exhibit exceptional unity, leadership, and hunger to prove themselves, traits exemplified by Captain Rasheedat Ajibade and coach Rena Wakama. Recognition and reward for these athletes have begun to match their accomplishments. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has honored both teams with substantial accolades, including Nigeria's second-highest national honor, the Officer of the Order of the Niger, and generous cash and housing rewards, reinforcing the importance of investing in women's sports. Looking ahead, the Falcons are eager to make deeper runs in upcoming FIFA Women's World Cups, while the Tigers prepare to compete fiercely at the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup in Berlin. These tales of Nigerian women athletes represent powerful narratives of overcoming adversity, breaking barriers, and inspiring future generations. Their journeys affirm that success often springs not from favorable conditions, but from unwavering determination and collective spirit. Thank you for joining us on Real JeRi for this celebration of Nigerian women's sporting triumphs. If you found this video inspiring, please give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more stories on Africa's journey of transformation and achievement. Until next time.